Okay, here is an explanation to the problem on bullet strikes wooden block, 2 boxes on a frictionless surface. Ask yourself what has to be the same. The law of conservation of momentum has to be obeyed. We've definitely got a closed system here. And what we see is that the momentum before anything happens is 0. So therefore, the total momentum afterwards still has to be 0, even if one of the blocks is pushed to the left and one of the blocks is pushed to the right. So how is it possible for them to be equal to 0? Well, those 2 boxes afterward are going to have equal momentum. So the momentum afterward for the block on the left equals the momentum afterward for the block on the right. Symbolically, that might be a good way to start. Each momentum, each little p, is a mass times a velocity. And we're going to use their symbol. So this mass is 4 capital M times the velocity on the left. And this is m times velocity on the right. So we have each mv right there. Smart thing to do mathematically, cancel out the m's. And now you can see it's pretty darn easy to solve for the velocity of the block on the left. And you can see it is 1/4 of the velocity of the block on the right. So conservation of momentum and a little basic algebra can help you with that. So therefore the answer is less than. However, it's not the only way to solve it. As usual, there are other ways to solve it. Did anybody try Newton's second law? Because Newton's second law would get this for you also. So if you think about it, what is Newton's second law? Well, that is the total or net force on an object divided by the total mass is what determines its acceleration. So if you think about the mass on the left, it's a situation of the same force divided by 4m versus on the right-hand side, we have the same force divided by a single m. So here you can see 1/4 of the acceleration, and that should also tell you that correct answer. So there's your solution. Have some algebra, have some words, let your thinking be guided by equations, and then use equations to explain your thinking.